Yes, folks, it's Tales from the Jails with John G. Sutton. Do please, if you would be so kind, to like and subscribe and leave me some comments. Comments help, you know. And any requests you've got. I had a request from Larry the Goatman. What was the request for? I think it was Fly Me to the Moon. He didn't want me to sing it, he wanted me to go there. Anyway, thank you, Larry, for your ongoing support. And Dan, yeah, washed his face in a frying pan. He sent me a link to a story about a murder committed in HMP Wakefield on Saturday last, where the frontman for a group called the Lost Prophets, a disgraceful pervert called Ian Watkins, was stabbed to death in HMP Wakefield, and 2 men have been arrested and charged. I mean, they're already prisoners, of course, with his murder. The police have taken them. Can't really take them into custody, can they? Because they're already in custody. But when you look at some of the crimes that Ian Watkins had committed, I mean, raping babies. How do you... What kind of a insanity would it take to do that? And not just babies and young children. I mean, we're talking about girls of 9 and 10 that he was molesting. He was also apparently involved in sexual activity with animals. I mean, the man was depraved. They said that the problem was that drugs and fame had corrupted him. Well, he must have been twisted to start off with, because you couldn't possibly arrive at the conclusion that you're going to do anything remotely like that. You'd have to be perverted right from the word go. Now listen, I have worked in show business. You can read it in my next book, Volume 4, which is with the publishers right now, about working with pop stars and what have you, because they do become entitled and think their fame and the money that they've got enables them to do exactly what they want to do. And if they don't get exactly what they want, then you're out and somebody else is in, because they won't tolerate any distance from what they want. They stick to it. As I tell you in my book, I was working with the pop star PJ Proby, and he invited me to meet his new wife. And when I got there, it turned out she was 11 years old. Now, at that point, it became clear to me that I couldn't be involved in anything like this, so I reported him to the duty social services officer, and the 11-year-old girl was never seen anywhere near him again. But the problem was that completely and utterly terminated my working relationship with the man. I tried to tell him, you're very fortunate that I've done this, because otherwise you could have very well been arrested and be facing the kind of jail sentence that Ian Watkins is currently serving. Well, he was serving until somebody terminated him. Which begs the question, you know, these 2 people who have allegedly stabbed him to death, they're going to be serving extreme life sentences for terminating a man who shouldn't have been walking the earth in the first place, in my opinion. I'm not a great fan of capital punishment, but there are certain instances with people, such as the Southport shithouse. Now, the Southport shithouse, I mean, if they decided to hang him tomorrow, well, it's not going to be missed, is he? Because that little shithouse is never going to do anything in this world other than leave a big shit stain all over it, because that's basically what that little Southport shithouse is, a stain on society. Ian Watkins, another stain on society. And where is it all going? we seem to be getting more and more people arrested for sexual offences, including members of the Hostess Brigade in HM prisons. Makes you, getting a job in the prisons, it used to be a respected career, or it was presented as that as such. Today it's just a job. And I know you're all thinking, I'm bitter and twisted about it. Not really. I'm just wide awake and I can see what's going on. And believe me, what's going on is a disgrace. Ian Watkins murdered in HMP Wakefield. He'd had a couple of attacks on him. When you start raping 6-month-old babies, what do you expect? Society is not going to tolerate that. And the problem is that the government and the authorities have not got an answer. When they're allowing the Southport shithouse access to his own meals, he's got an Xbox, got television, got radio, got all that. What have the little children got? Hey, 6 foot down, that's what they've got. And the Southport shithouse did that. It's that time of day. I'm going to read you a poem now. Are you ready? Do please like and subscribe. Comments down below. And my new book should be published before Christmas. This is a poem by Edgar Allan Poe. It's called Annabel Lee. It was many and many a year ago, in a kingdom by the sea, that a maiden there lived whom you may know by the name of Annabel Lee. And this maiden, she lived with no other thought than to love and be loved by me. She was a child and I was a child in this kingdom by the sea, but we loved with a love that was more than love, I and my Annabel Lee, with a love that the winged seraphs of heaven coveted her and me. And this was the reason that long ago, in this kingdom by the sea, a wind blew out of my night, chilling my Annabel Lee, so that her high-born kinsman came and bore her away from me, to shut her up in a sepulchre in this kingdom by the sea. The angels, not half so happy in heaven, went envying her and me. Yes, that was the reason, as all men know in this kingdom by the sea, that the wind came out of a cloud, chilling and killing my Annabel Lee. But our love, it was far stronger than love of those who were older than we, of many far wiser than we, and neither the angels in heaven above nor the demons down under the sea can ever dissever my soul from the soul of the beautiful Annabel Lee. For the moon never beams without bringing me dreams of the beautiful Annabel Lee, and the stars never rise but I see the bright eyes of the beautiful Annabel Lee. And so all the night tide I lie down by the side of my darling, my life and my bride, in her sepulchre there by the sea, in her tomb by the side of the sea. Well, Edgar Allan Poe there, espousing the virtues of necrophilia. That's another perversion. Yeah, practiced by Jimmy Savile, of course. Yeah. I'm now going to sing you a song. I better ring the ding song dinger, Anna. That's your warning. That's your song dinger. You've got it. Here we go. This is Folsom Prison Blues, originally by Johnny Cash. By the time I finish, you'll wish you were in there. I hear the train a-comin', it's a-rollin' round the bend, and I ain't seen the sunshine since I don't know when. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison, and time keeps draggin' on, but that train keeps a-rollin' on down to San Antone. When I was just a baby, my mama told me, son, always be a good boy, don't ever play with guns. But I shot a man in Reno just to watch him die. Then when I hear the whistle blowing, I hang my head and cry. I'll bet there's rich folks eatin' in a fancy dining car. They're probably drinking coffee and smoking big cigars. Well, I know I had it comin'. I know I can't be free. But those people keep a-movin', and that's what tortures me. Well, if they freed me from this prison, if that railroad train was mine, I bet I'd move it on a little farther down the line, far from Folsom Prison. That's where I want to stay, and I let that lonesome whistle blow my blues away. There you go, Folsom Prison Blues. And I bet you're feeling blue now you've heard that. Anyway, who wants to have a look at the monsters at the back of my office? There you are. Can you see them? Yeah. That's Batman at the back there. And a stag. Yeah. That's called a silver stag, that. Yeah. And I got some more up there. Yeah. Can you see that? Yeah. Strange place, this. The Strange World of John G. Sutton. Tales from the Jails, folks.